But of course, you've been reading in the papers, seeing all sorts of real estate problems across the country. Seattle's market's starting to soften, which has some people seeking advice from a real estate guru. A guru that doesn't even own a home. Jim Dever has his story.
It's not a time to just go out there and make a full price offer.
The housing market's pain is this man's gain.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe he was onto something.
Tim Ellis went looking to buy his first home back in 2005, but sticker shock sent him running.
This is ridiculous, and we can rent for half the price.
Tim became convinced that the market was way overvalued.
In 2005, that was sort of like the fringe lunatic point of view.
He never did buy a house, but the electrical engineer and longtime renter with no formal real estate education has, against the odds, become one of the Northwest's most popular real estate experts.
Thought, well, if I'm doing this much research, then other people might be interested in it too, so I put it online.
These days, Tim lives in a bubble, SeattleBubble.com.
I never really have advertised it per se, so it's mostly been word of mouth and Google searches and that kind of thing.
The blog has become a place for like-minded consumers to puzzle together over the high price of housing.
It's gone from just a few dozen to a few hundred to now 3,000 or 4,000 people a day are reading the site, and there's obviously a lot of people that are interested in Seattle real estate.
Now that the real estate frenzy may be fading, Tim's opinions are being sought out by local and national media.
I'm just a guy doing all this research and putting it out there for you to see as well.
He'd still like to get into a house one day, but just in case the Seattle bubble is about to burst, Tim Ellis will keep watching the action from a safe and sane distance.
It's the place for you to live. It's not some sort of magic genie bank account.
Other side of the story, people that are not quite as pessimistic as Tim, they say, nah, I take everything he says with a grain of salt. Tim says, if you want a bargain, wait a little longer. Those prices will start coming down.